I bet she is happy today. Also, I would be too.
This kind of drama is exactly what makes Love and Marriage, Huntsville so captivating, and if you're a fan of the show, you'll want to buckle up. Grab your snacks, because we're diving deep into some of the most explosive tea yet. We're going to talk about Martell Holt, Destiny Payton, and Arionne Curry, whose relationship drama has kept fans talking for years. Things have just taken a wild turn with some recently leaked audio clips, and let me tell you, they're pretty explosive. Arionne Curry has just dropped bombshell after bombshell, and it's time to break it all down. In these recent interviews, Arionne went off, calling out Martell like never before. Her opinions have been all over the place, though one moment she's criticizing him, and the next, she's speaking about him with sympathy. It's clear this tug-of-war relationship between Arionne and Martell has people talking. But what's really got people's attention is when Arionne directly asked Martell if he was having an affair with Destiny. That's the moment when the drama really reached a new level. For those who've been following the show, you'll know that there's always been speculation about Martell and Destiny's closeness. Their chemistry has been noticed by fans, and there have been plenty of late-night calls and social media interactions that raised eyebrows. Even Melody, Martell's ex-wife, has hinted over time that there might be something going on between Martell and Destiny. And now, Ariens questioning Martell about it? That feels like confirmation that there's definitely been something happening behind the scenes. Arionne shared a particularly telling moment when Martell called her in tears, and she couldn't understand why he was so upset since he's so close to Destiny. Let's be honest, if a woman starts questioning another woman's role in a man's life, especially when they're that close, it usually means there's something more going on. Arionne even says that if she's thinking about it, then it might be real, not just some random theory. Martell's response to these accusations was far from reassuring. Instead of being upfront and addressing Arionne's concerns, he dodged the question and played it off as if she were being overly sentimental. This only added fuel to the fire. To make matters worse, Arionne also took jabs at Martell's TV persona, calling out how he never stood up for her. She pointed out that if he truly loved her, he wouldn't let her be made fun of on national TV.
They hear every little thing that you're saying,
Oh,
Martell.
okay.
Every
Well, hey,
last word
stop
that
looking
you're
at the
saying.
comments and engage. Talk to them.
I am talking.
Oh. Yeah. You ain't got the filter on
I
there.
do. It's still on.
Man, God, no.
You look cute with a filter.
No. See, that's the problem.
She even mentioned how, just 2 weeks into their relationship, Martell tried to downplay it during an interview, making her feel like she wasn't even important in his life. Her hurt was clear in her voice as she explained how this situation had made her feel. Arionne wasn't shy about showing her love for Martell's kids, though. She called Sugar Mama the sweetest young girl and said she has nothing but love for her. She even mentioned how Martell's daughter Milani constantly invites her to spend time with her. It's clear that Arionne cares for the kids and wants to be respectful. She also expressed that, when they grow up, she wants them to know that she treated them with kindness, not resentment. That's important to note, because despite all the drama, Arionne seems to genuinely care for the kids involved. However, Arionne didn't hold back when it came to talking about Melody. She didn't like how Melody tried to paint her as the villain, especially in front of the kids. Arionne shared that she never speaks badly about Melody to the children, even though Melody allegedly had some harsh words for her. She gave an example of how she wouldn't tell the children that their mother's wig looked bad, even though Melody supposedly made comments like that. You can tell there's some real emotion here, and it's clear that Arionne is holding on to a lot of hurt. One of the most shocking things Arionne revealed was how Martell has never defended her publicly. She said that instead of standing up for her when rumors about their relationship started circulating, he made her go live early in the morning to address it. She felt used by him, as if he only called on her when it suited him to help boost his reputation, but when things got tough, he didn't risk anything to defend her. Arionne also shared an emotional moment when Martell told her that Destiny was crying during a conversation with him. This comment led Arionne to ask, "Are you sleeping with Destiny?" She didn't just ask it once, she repeated it, clearly bothered by the idea. This wasn't just a random thought for Arionne, it was something that had been bothering her for a while. She even made her conversation partner, Anthony, play the audio of her asking the question multiple times to emphasize that this was no joke. Now, let's talk about how all of this might unfold on the show. If it turns out that Martell and Destiny were secretly involved, that would completely change everything. Destiny, who was supposed to be Melody's friend, could have been betraying her in a way that would shock the entire cast. If Martell was involved with her, it would explain a lot of the tension between him and Melody, as well as the strain in his other relationships. It would be a huge scandal, and you can bet that the other cast members, like Letitia Scott, Maurice Scott, and Morrow Scott, would have a lot to say about it. Arionne also hinted at some drama involving Morrow, another cast member, implying that Martell knows about Morrow's rumored relationships. She threatened to expose Morrow by posting images if he didn't stop pursuing her. This was a serious threat, and Arionne's voice conveyed just how much this disrespects her. She made it clear that if Morrow keeps pushing her, she's ready to reveal everything she knows. On top of all that, Arionne shared how people treat her differently in real life compared to online. In Huntsville, people are kind to her, asking for pictures and complimenting her beauty. But, given that her relationship with Martell hasn't turned out the way she hoped, she's realized that he's been using her to distract from his own issues. She even mentioned that she might decide to leave Huntsville altogether. It's clear that the relationship she thought would last forever has fallen apart, and now she's seeing it for what it is, a way for Martell to hide his problems. Now, the big question, what's really going on between Martell and Destiny? Melody has hinted at something, Arionne is noticing it, and fans have been speculating for years. Is this more than just a rumor? Could it explain the tension between Melody and Destiny? If it's true, it would completely blow up everything. What do you think? Is Arionne telling the truth, or is she just upset and acting out? Is Martell keeping a secret that's been hidden for a long time? And how will the rest of the cast react when this all comes to light? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. We need to talk about this. This story is far from over, and there's definitely more drama coming. Stay tuned and subscribe, because things are about to get even more intense with Martell, Arionne, and Destiny. Alright, we've broken down all the major points in this crazy roller coaster of a story, but now it's time to wrap things up. If you've been following along, you know that we've touched on some pretty serious drama between Martell Holt, Destiny Payton, and Arionne Curry. The latest revelations are big, and they've stirred up a lot of controversy, leaving fans with so many questions. Is there more to the relationship between Martell and Destiny than we've been led to believe? Is Arionne finally revealing truths that others have been too scared to speak? Or is she just acting out of frustration? One thing's for sure, this story isn't over, and it's only going to get more intense as the truth, or what's believed to be the truth, continues to unfold. If there is something between Martell and Destiny, this would rock everything we thought we knew about the relationships on Love and Marriage, Huntsville. It would explain the years of tension between Melody and Destiny, the odd chemistry between Martell and Destiny, and the awkwardness that's been felt between all of them on the show. If Arionne's suspicions are correct, it could be a bombshell that changes the entire course of the series. It's also clear that Arionne's emotions have been all over the place in these interviews. She's hurt, she's angry, and she's tired of feeling like she's been used by Martell to improve his image. After everything she's been through, she expected more from him, and she's been vocal about her frustrations. She's called him out for dodging questions and not defending her when rumors started swirling. That's a lot of emotional weight for anyone to carry, and you can hear the pain in her voice as she talks about it. But here's the thing, Arionne still seems to care about Martell's kids, and that's a key part of this story. She's been respectful towards Sugar Mama and Milani, and even though things have turned messy between her and Martell, she still wants to maintain a level of decency for the sake of the children. This speaks to her character, showing that despite everything else, she's trying to rise above the drama and act with some kind of dignity. On the flip side, we can't ignore the fact that Arionne has also gone after Melody in her interviews. That's the question that everyone is asking, and it's one that will likely continue to haunt this storyline as we move forward. So, what do you think? Do you believe Aryon is telling the truth? Or is she just upset and trying to get revenge? Are Martell and Destiny hiding something? Or is it all just a big misunderstanding? Whatever the case may be, you can bet that this story isn't over yet. There's still so much more to unfold, and you won't want to miss a minute of it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think is really going on between Martell, Destiny, and Aryon? Do you think things will blow up on the show? Stay tuned, because there's more drama coming, and you won't want to miss any of it. Remember to hit that subscribe button, so you're always up to date with the latest gossip and drama from Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Until next time.